Hello and welcome to the newspaper review here on TAP TV. This is where we discuss trending and catchy headlines every day. My name is Obed Jerry and happy new week to you. I hope this week brings you joy and success. Yes, we are the streets of Port Harcourt like we've been doing it. We are the streets of Port Harcourt as you can see around me. We are here to get the reactions of people at the streets on different newspaper stands. Let's get to hear their reactions. Well, before we go into that, let's look into the papers and let's see what the stories look like. We'll be starting with the Vanguard newspaper. We could see as headline reads piracy. Akwa Ibom coastal communities seek ex-militant protection. Details of the story is found on page 12. Naira depreciation, inflation eroding value of insured assets. Sub-story under that reads operators transfer more risk to reinsurers. Capital flights through insurance to rise. Premium sets to rise as operators advise inflation benchmark. Fear of resurgence in assurance apathy looms. These are all the stories found on page 20. Edo 2024, APC gets 3 candidates. Agba threatens legal action. Details is found on page 28. You can see how the main story here reads hardship paralyzing lives nationwide, says Catholic Bishop, CAN. Sub-story under that reads say Nigeria in her worst time with insecurity, economy, graft. Another sub-story under that reads add hunger causing serious humanitarian crisis. Federal government working to resolve economic challenges. Others, says the Secretary General of the Federation. This of the story is found on page 5. Presidency, Atiku at war over FG's forex policy. Details is found on page 9. Suspected headsmen kidnap 15 persons in Imo. Details of the story is found on page 11. Food crisis, face governance, federal government, APC slam PDP governors. Details is found on page 8. I don't know who can challenge us in 2027, says Wike. Details is found on page 9, and that's all we'll be taking on the Vanguard newspaper. And moving on, we'll be looking at the Punch newspaper. We could see as headline, it reads cost of living protest. Police warn against violence as Labour gives fresh conditions. Sub-story under that reads avoid violence. Police warn Labour. AFDB says hardship may lead to social unrest in Nigeria. Others. Details of this story is found on page 2. Naira weakens as banks' dollar sales plunge by $252 million. Details is found on page 29. Federal government, marketers meet today. Tanker drivers insist on strike. Details is found also on page 29. Nigeria, Brazil plan new MOU as trade drops by $8 billion. Details is found on page 32. Police snap manager invites doctors over Rivers graduate debt. Details is found on page 4. Federal government threatens to terminate Enugu Port Harcourt highway contract. Details is found on page 19. And that's all we'll be taking on the Punch newspaper. And lastly, for today, we'll be looking at the Nation's newspaper. We could see as headline it reads Shetima, Akume, Akpabio, Wike, hardship over soon. Details is found on page 4. Petrol tankers owners suspend product loading. Details is found on page 6. We could see how the story here reads Chinese firm gets 14 days to resume work on Enugu Port Harcourt highway. Details is found on page 2, and that's all on the Nation's newspaper. That's a few headlines on the Nation's newspaper. Now let's get to see the reactions of people on the streets. Let's get to hear what they have to say as regards the papers. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, brother.
I would like your thoughts on the Punch newspaper. You're even holding a copy of it. It says cost of living protest. Police warns against violence as Labour gives fresh conditions.
Yes, there's no way there will be no protest. And the police who is warning the citizens, are they not part of the citizens? Are they not facing the hardship also?
And it is part of the right of Nigerians to protest.
It's the right of the Nigerians to say no to what they are seeing, to what they are feeling. You understand? And police is telling them that they want them. They should not protest. They should not talk when you are hungry, when the government is not doing well. I don't know if the police who are asking us not to protest, are they not part of the citizens? That's my question. Police, you are asking us not to protest, or you are warning against protest. Are you not part of the citizens? Are you not feeling the same pain that we are feeling? Check cost of living today everywhere. I was opportunity to visit filling station. Filling station today. Yes, and the filling station is selling for 720 naira today. at Chokocho here, and you get to Port Harcourt here, they are selling for 690. You see, so the cost of living is extremely at the worst place. And the government, they are feeling reluctant. They promise us they are bringing grain, they are bringing food, the people who are holding it, they are going after them. What is the action? We are not seeing any action. Well, is there any change? No change. No change. So this government, I don't know how do I put them. They are not doing us well. The bag of cement as of Friday is selling for 11,000 something, 11,500.
Something that used to be around.
Something I bought as of last December, I bought it at 5,000 something. Today it's times 2 plus. Why won't us protest? And the worst is that if you protest, they will use gun and shoot you. Nobody will talk for you. Who is going to ask them, why did you shoot this man or what? So I want the police to retreat from what they are saying. Let the police guide us so that we will tell the government that this thing they are doing us is bad.
You know that some persons during that protest do cause violence, cause commotion, and fight and destroy property.
That is the bad aspect of it. I don't condone that. But the police should guide the protest. And whoever that is causing violence, the police should fish that person out. Do you understand? If you are causing violence while protesting, destroy people's property, police know you. They are following yours so that they will pick them and punish them. But if a peaceful protest, police should allow peaceful protest. And not to warn us that we should not protest when we are hungry. Look at me eating buns. Eating buns of 15 naira. Now it's 100 naira. So, and even the one you eat cannot even benefit you. You eat about 3 or 4 before you can drink water and go your business.
And even now, our highest currency cannot feed you for a whole day.
The highest currency is the worst. 1,000 naira, you cannot use it to buy food here at Flourish Lumokoro. You can't buy food to eat. But this is the highest currency of Nigeria. $1 selling for 500 and 600 and 1,600, 1,500 and for $1. How can they? And whatever we are doing is look at me drying every day because of there is no food. If I bring my picture as of December and now, you see that I'm gone because there is no food and the people are not doing anything. The government are not doing anything. They always empty promises. They will do this. Look at them from now till next year. Nothing will happen. The government are not doing no improvement. No improvement. So I wanted to back their words with action. If government say they are going to go after the holders of food, let us see it. You want to bring grain from outside country, no problem. Yes. Okay, check the farmers. Are they? I'm crying for Benue. I'm from Ebonyi State. Look at the Benue, our brothers. Every day they are killing. Farmers are not going to farm again. Destroying their farmers, killing them. Thank you very much.
Thank you. All right, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
I'd like your thoughts on the Vanguard newspaper that says hardship paralyzing lives nationwide, said by Catholic bishops.
Well, it's very clear. Everyone in Nigeria knows how hard the economy is right now. The government cannot feed 3 times a day. But for the bishop saying hardship paralyzes life nationwide, what have they done so far? I don't believe in all these clergymen and all that. Because in as much as I'm concerned, churches in Nigeria is now business. Do you understand? I'm not even telling the anger to the clergymen. One question I keep asking is, what does it take for the president of Nigeria to say, please, let the price of things be normalized. Fuel, come down, sell at this price. Rice, come down, sell at this price. What does it take him? Will anyone beat him? No. Why are they suffering the masses? Why are they suffering the masses? So I'm not praying for the worst to happen, but if this inflation continues like this, 2 months from now, what is worse than answers? Nigerians are not smiling.
That's all.
What you bought today for 10 naira, to go tomorrow, you buy it for 50 naira.
The price would have increased.
And the quantity and the quality is reducing, everything is reducing. And Nigerians are suffering. To be honest with you, 3 out of 5 go and meet someone and they will tell you that they are not happy, they've not eaten. If you are able to eat 2 square meals a day, some have not even eaten 1 square meal in 2 days. You understand? Is it because the senators don't buy fuel? Is it because the governors don't buy fuel? Because it's an official listing. They just want it for them. They don't even know how much the bread costs in the market. You understand? It's not funny. I'm in Nigeria. They say you have freedom of speech to talk, freedom of this. But if you talk too much, they kill you. They come after you. But this time around, I'm saying this to every Nigerian.
Northern emirs have already spoken that things will get worse and people would revolt about this issue soon.
Are we aware that
Wait, I don't finish.
are we aware that a country like Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso is out of ECOWAS? Yes, they broke out of ECOWAS because of they don't know what is happening in Africa. It's not funny. It's not, people are not happy. It's not funny. We are suffering. Things are going high. Prices of goods are going high per day. Fuel now 690. Before you know, for 90 June, we go enter 1,000 naira. I say, may you to the smile. If they don't bring things down, 2 months from now, what is worse than NSAS will happen in Nigeria? Let them take notes.
All right, thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Welcome back. I would like your thoughts on the Vanguard newspaper that says hardship paralyzing lives nationwide, said by Catholic bishops.
Yes, my name is Comrade Prince Amade. I'm the CSO of Romalo community and also a stakeholder in Rumokore. Well, the issue over the comments of the Catholic bishop is not far from the truth, but the bottom line still remains that the previous governments that handed over failed in delivering economic promises to Nigeria after 8 years. So it's more or less like an inherited debt by the Tinubu-led administration. I know when an economy has been crippled, it takes time
To
bounce back to life. So, but with the likes of cream of ministers he has appointed, the likes of Wike in FCT and others, I think these are good technocrats and politicians who will be able to join forces with the presidents to bring Nigeria to the states where Nigerian people need to be happy and to revamp the economy. So we have the confidence that within his first 4 years in office of one term, I think Nigeria will have every cause to celebrate because of the cream of ministers that are appointed. We are seeing there are a lot of jobs they are doing in their various ministries, like the Minister of Works, Dave Omai. You can see him delivering. You can see Wike also making his efforts in Abuja, trying to rebrand Abuja to a garden city. You know, they say that this is not West. He has proved himself in River State. I think going to Abuja is not a threat of him replicating same of what he has done in River State. At least the legacy has kept in River State will not leave the minds of Rivers people in a hurry. Even indigenous with Aboda, it will not leave our minds in a hurry. And that's why we're appealing that his successor today, Sim, should emulate from his predecessor, Wike. So we believe that things will move right in a very short time. We are confident that the Tinubu-led administration will do something before the end of 4 years. We believe. Just let Nigerians be patient a while. We believe something good will happen.
But we are looking at the level of hardship in the country. Is there hope that the hardship will be stopped anytime soon?
Yes, I think part of the advice I'll give to the federal government is to checkmate the high cost of fuel. If the refineries start working, Port Harcourt refineries start working, and that of worry, if the price of fuel drops, the price in commodities will also drop because the transporters also put cost of transport in conveying this goods from rural area to urban area. So if there's a drop of fuel costs to at least 300, the cost of living will also be affordable. Yes, it will be affordable. That is what we are asking for.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
All right, you heard all what has been discussed here. If you have anything to add to it or you have a counter opinion, please slide to our comment section and drop your comments in the comment section. Connect with us across all our social media platforms. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Turn on the notification button so that you get to receive our notifications. My name is Obed Jerry, your host for today, and this has been the newspaper review here on TAP TV. See you next time.